Now what? We run around a bit. Bed's calling. Guess we'll just do some laps of the battlements. Bit of exercise. Can't get up that way. Okay. You actually jump over these. Not that it would be a good idea to, but I think they're just a bit tall, aren't they? Oh, whoa, okay. Should I have spotted something? I see nothing. Told you to watch your health and food and waiting as they still reduce. Thanks. They should be fine, shouldn't they? The energy's gone down a little bit, but not too much. Enough to get me through a day, I hope. Go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey. And that is... Oh, I see. It's down there. Okay. New big story part, I think. Maybe I should have gone to an armory first. Big army out there.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Have him, Henry.
An idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Good idea.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Well, that went well, I think. Go on, folks. How many of you thought they were going to signal the attack? Those who haven't seen this before. How many honestly thought there was going to be a fight there? Because when I saw this on someone's stream, I was sure. Speech 100 on that Divish chap, yeah. He's got the skill. Can you level up, Big Duck? You sort of can, yeah. You can level all your skills up. Everything just by working on them. And by reading some of them. Oh, that was an evil look. I think we're going to see him again. Or some of these guys. Fight would have been cool. There's plenty of fighting later on. Okay. You learned...
Jesus, look where you're going.
Pardon? Sir Markvart von Auschwitz, or whatever it's called.
Hey!
Right, these guys have got armour and weapons. I'm running around in a smock. Did they say I could go to the armoury and help myself to some weapons? Did I miss... Oh, cabbages. Can I help myself to a cabbage? No.
Oh, Lord
Pot of
Almighty.
beans. Oh, is this someone's house? It's a stable. Something. Right, and just jump over that guy.
Are you serious?
Yes. Right, okay, and back to the castle. I discovered a trader. Really, did I? I should maybe sell him some of those apples and oranges I picked. There's a main level up. I'm just a peasant. Just a peasant. There is an armoury down here somewhere, isn't there? Which one's this? Is this the kitchen again? We'll just take note of which bed that scullery maid sleeps in. Just, you know, in case for later. In case it doesn't work out with Lady What's-Her-Name. Lockpick. I don't have any lockpicks. This is just food, isn't it? I don't need no stinking food.
What are
I'm
you
well fed.
doing?
Nothing. I'm going. There is an armoury somewhere upstairs, if I remember right. Is there not? What's this? Open this. Aha, this is where I came out of earlier, isn't it? That'll be a hard lockpick. Nope, don't have any lockpicks. Ah, I'm in Divish's quarters. I don't think I'm probably welcome here. Who's that? Nope, you didn't see me. You didn't see me. It wasn't who I thought it was lying on that bed. I thought the character that is you were going to say when the guy went back to his army, I thought he was going to say, "You scumbag, you killed my mother and father," and the army come back to fight.
Hey, watch it.
It is the sort of thing that Henry would do. Definitely. He is a bit of a klutz that opens his mouth when he shouldn't. Lockpick. Let's check these rooms out. Oh-hoo. Should I be in here? Let's find out. Is that lady? Who is it? It is. Should I wake her up and talk to her? Maybe better not. Maybe better not. Not in the middle of the day. I like the fact that she's just like stayed in bed whilst, you know, her home was nearly stormed by a rampaging army. Very calm. Everything just... This looks like the bedroom area, doesn't it, up here? Little chapel? Anything to steal? No, we like stealing. Oh, out across here. Up the stairs by the castle gate. Next to the stairs there's the door to the armoury. Thanks. We'll just do some sprint training whilst we're waiting. Can I get to it this way? Barge this guy out the way. Boom!
Hey!
I'm in a private area. Really? In a tower? No then, I guess I can't get to it that way, but that was interesting.
Is someone there?
No.
You've no business.
I know
Jesus!
I haven't. Let me out. Right. Back down we go. castle gate. Nearly out of stamina. That was a good sprint. Up the stairs. Aha! Is that it? Oh, this looks like the place to be. Rob. Let's just shut that door. Am I in the right one? Can I go up there? Okay, yep. I have to actually move up it. I could raise the gate from here. Better long distance arrow. I'm going to get into so much trouble if I steal this stuff, aren't I? Oh, am I on the other side now? Then we've got a long run down there. So, was that the armory that was in just down below? Oh, shortcut. Jumped right over the thing. Now I can steal some shields. Can't steal a polearm. That's what I wanted. What's this down here? Ow. There's loads of good stuff to steal from here. This ain't the armory. Lockpick the chest. I haven't got the lockpicks big duck at the moment, unfortunately. Sorry for your comment not being able to read very well. I was typing, trying to speed type. I know, I do that. I type faster than I have any ability to. And then spent, twice as long actually deleting all the crap that I've just typed. Oh, what's this here? Lockpick very hard? We won't be doing that then. I just gone 3 times around this armory. Talk to Sir Robard, okay. Can I zoom in any further? Oh, hello. That looks like I'm running out of stamina. Right, and we're back here. So we've done 1 lap of the field. I'll just go and talk to Sir Robard. Jump down there. He's over here somewhere, right? Yeah, he's down here. Through the house. There he is. Looking all swish in his shiny armour.
My respects to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Fail.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
I'll show you.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I should have been listening to that a bit better. Strategic position and strong fortifications.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, So it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you...
Sounds intelligent.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
And about these Cumans?
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Okay, well, that was that then.
Good luck to you.
I learned about Kuttenberg. The lag seems to be your best friend when I am only watching your live streams. Is it lagging?
Foreign soldiers.
Hopefully not.
Sigismund's moved on and we've got nothing to worry about. And we can always come and take shelter here at the castle.
He sounds like an
Anywhere you see-
intelligent sort.
God be with you.
Nice hat. Is there a trader here
Is
somewhere?
there someone here who trades in goods?
Votava is your man. He's the local dealer, a skinny fellow. I saw him by the granary. He'll buy anything that has any value, and he'd sell you his own granny. If he hadn't already sold her long since.
Nice.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next.
Right behind him on the bench. Something.
God be with you.
You like the amount of history they used in making this game? I like that too, and I hope to see more of this sort of thing. So, are you worth talking to?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Same stuff. Okay.
May the Lord watch over you. Peculiar weather we're having this year.
Who are you two? Villager and villager. Let's talk to her.
What way you're going?
Hollow chest.
Is there someone here
I
who
don't need
trades
to
in
ask that again,
goods?
do I?
Try Votava.
Oh.
He's as thin as a starving hound and about as cheerful, but he can get anything you want. I saw him by the local granary.
Is that the same guy? Floating head of wisdom. That is. I know this looks like I'm trying to look down her top, but that is kind of freaky. Ooh. Okay. Right. Enough. I like the fact that people go and do their own thing and argue and stuff. Nourishment 88. I don't need another plate of beans then. Here we got villager. No, does it not come up on there? So that's me. That's a combat arena, which I can't go to at the moment. So I can put an X. Trader. And Talmberg outside. Can I actually go to the combat arena? Or not? Down here. Ah, well, probably not. Probably not. And then he leapt over the wall then. No. Reminds me of the old meme, physics and realism.
Take care now.
Okay. Can't train with him yet, so I obviously have to do some other stuff first. Put the map on. Let's put that over there. Okay, that is quite useful for finding a way around. Are these private areas? Yep. We'll save the burglary until... Oh, hang on, there he is.
Good day to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
What you selling? What can I sell? I'll keep the bandages. Cheese and green lentil mash. Let's see what things are worth then. Save your snaps. Marigold decoction. What does that do? Does it tell me? Or do I have to remember? Q, item info. Within 1 minute, will cure light wounds or dispel hangover effects. Alright, that's good to know. Better keep me clothes. The roast duck's worth a bit. Let's add that to the basket then. Oops. Sell the lot before it goes off. Poor quality arrow, old boots, bandage, torch. I just picked up the lentil mash, so that might last a bit longer. That heals you if you're injured. That's the marigold thing. 18 carrots. I have a feeling they're going to go off. Okay, I'll keep the mash and I'll keep the cheese. And we'll assume we'll be able to feed ourselves somewhere else. I like the way they've got this basket here. What's he selling, by the way? I have... Is that all my wealth? 0.8. What do they call them? Groschen in this game? Right, but for buying. Buying? Cheap wine, dried meat, lockpicks. Got 10 of those. And they're worth 18 apiece. I'm not going to be buying any of those. A treasure map, which I can't afford. That looks cool, right. So let's sell, let's haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
The heart is how healthy they are. Okay. How do I move? Right. So I will get... Is that going his way? It is, isn't it? So I want to go this way, right? No? That's 19 down there. Right, so let's try for 17.
What do you say to this?
You won't convince me with that.
A bit too much then. Okay, let's try it at 15 then. Let's meet him.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
The hell is he playing with there? Okay, so we didn't do anything of any use. Hang on, what's my current quest? Run. My hometown was attacked. Current objective, bury your loved ones in Skalitz. Get a horse. Get out of the castle. That's all of them, isn't it? Okay. Don't go below half. It makes them angry. Okay, cheers. And it said I could level up my skills somewhere. Player. Stats. It said I had something to level up. First aid 1. It said something about speech. I saw the thing fly up earlier. Speech. I'm sure. Is this the points I've got to spend? Skills 1. First time I've looked at this. I can learn. Okay, I can learn one of these, I think. Right, final offer, which does what? When a trader loses patience with you during haggling, you get one more chance. Highborn increases your speech level by +3 when talking to nobles and wealthy people. You can't have the lowborn perk simultaneously. Does that mean you can swap your perks in and out? Lowborn, your speech stat will rise by +3 when you talk to commoners. Empathetic. In dialogues, you'll see your counterpart's stats in skill checks. Silvertongue increases your speech skill when haggling. Troubadour, you have 50% higher reputation when you talk to a woman. Ooh, right. +1 speech bonus. Sounds a trustworthy middleman. Merchants will be more willing to buy stolen items from you. And these are like the actual points and stuff. Is that right? So I don't need to alter that. Pick now and you're stuck with it, so wait if you don't know. I might avoid the lowborn and highborn ones for the moment then. Well, actually, I don't think I need to do too much persuading right now. But strength, gravedigger, carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina. They'll burn you. Do you have to do a lot of that in this game? Stronghold, blocking an opponent's strikes with your shield will cost you less stamina. Clinch master gives you 40% higher chance of overpowering your opponent in a clinch. That sounds nice. I can carry 15 pounds more. You can deplete opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. Tight grip. Your stamina regeneration will not slow down in combat, even on the weapon backswing. Head crack. You've got 10% greater chance of knocking out an opponent with a blow to the head. Heavy swing. Greater damage. And then that's just I can carry more stuff. Dreadful. Foes will be more likely to flee from combat with you. The ones who do fight will be less determined. Anything that helps with stamina is good. Blocking an opponent's strikes with your shield. I don't know if I'm going to use a shield, though. Carrying more. Deplete an opponent's stamina. Tighter grip. Your stamina generation will not slow down in combat, even on the weapon backsling. Let's go with... I can't learn it. Oh, okay. I can only learn these for now. I'll leave them and have a read up of them and get my head around the leveling system between streams, I think. So I can't go out there. Optional was to get a horse, wasn't it? How am I going to get out, though?
Jesus Christ be praised.
I agree. I can't do anything there.
Good luck to you.
I wonder if I can persuade that guy at the gate. It's highly unlikely. You might need the grave digger to bury the bodies. Don't think I'll need it for that.
Good day to you.
I need to get out of here.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Me especially? I can't. I can try the speech thing. I'm not going to lie.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in a shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
Okay. Oh, what have you got in mind?
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
Right. Get Talmberg armor from the guardhouse above the gate. Now we're on to something.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end.
Didn't mean to select that.
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Right. So, to the guardhouse. Up we go. I've seen people do this on stream where I think they just leapt over there and made a run for it, but of course it wasn't the most graceful way of getting out of there. So, I'm just going to shut this door. Oh, hang on. Shit.
Come on!
There's a guy down there. Come on, just you can just go out again.
Hey!
No, he's not falling for that.
Are you deaf?
Yes, I am actually. Is that?
Hey, you! Halt!
No.
Surrender!
I'd surrender.
You'll have to answer for your law breaking.
I didn't do anything. I'm off. I see that went well. G, surrender. When guards... Okay, if you're seen committing a crime, the local... Oh, whoa, okay. Ow.
Enough! Please.
Enough. I'm in trouble.
You've no business here.
Yes, I know.
Now you're for it. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
I have a few pennies. How much? Oh, I have just enough to pay this, I think. I've been given a secret task. Well, I kind of have. Don't think the rest are going to work.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Rat-Eye sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Do you think I'm so stupid as to fall for such a fairy tale? Not a chance.
I better pay me money.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
You've paid for your crimes. I hope you've learned your lesson.
Absolutely, officer. I won't go back there again, honest. Okay.